all the traffic in the road, I still keep my time. So thank you. My comment is based on Ohaneze, and the blackmailing of Iwanya. This man called Dr. Igwe has a purpose, has an agenda, and they must stop before commit more havoc or destroy more things. This man is not a Christian. He says he's practically Christian. It's a paid blackmailer. I have evidence here that I can, when you ask voice notes and the written and everything, that this man is a paid blackmailer. He takes money to blackmail people. Their target is not only Igwe. Their target is not only Iwanyanwu. Their target is Igbo, to destroy Igbo institution, to destroy anything Igbo. That man is anti-Igbo. They have grudge or malice against Igbos. So I will expose him beyond reasonable doubt. A former Christian relation, when they got this job to blackmail Iwanyanwu, I warned him. First of all, it started with Ojuku, Oboso one, this and that. I warned him and said, this man paid ultimate price for us to be alive today. Get out of Ojuku. He gives me less, stop everything. How do I know where Igwe? One day my phone rang around 5 or 4 years ago, or 2 years ago. My phone rang. 3 years ago. When my phone rang, somebody called me, say it's Dr. Igwe. Don't know him from Adam. He started with problem, left and right, problem. I'm always sympathetic to people that have problem. I see his problem. He say he is escaping. He's dying in Nigeria. These people want to kill him. I said, are you a soldier? No. What's the problem? What? He say he is fighting for Christian. Fulani want to kill him. Fulani want to kill him. You know, that's what I developed sympathy with him. When he was in Togo, I controlled him from Togo. He said he escaped. He's in Togo. I confirm he's in Togo. From Togo, he went to Ghana. From Ghana, he went to Angola, to Rwanda. I was sending him money for survival, just taking money, not millions. So when time we talk, I don't lie. For survival. From there, they have a chance. He was planning to go to Europe for safety. It's okay. You can try any European country. Germany was his destination, or Poland, but it couldn't work out. So luckily, he found chance to move to Philippines. Philippines through Entebbe, Uganda. He was on the air. He told me he's on the air. He landed in Philippines. This man landed in Philippines. He developed all his color. Started attacking Igbo openly, everything, anything Igbo. I called on him and said, look, I'm an Igbo man. If you are saying facts, I will believe you. But for lying against my people, and when he wrote history, some of history he wrote, I'm an ex-soldier. So history he wrote, I witnessed it. I said, it didn't happen so. He said, no. He started shouting. I said, okay. We started having. So when I noticed him, that he was telling me, if he don't write so, people will not give him money. People will not pay him. I said, no, I don't want to associate with such character. He continued doing what he was doing till this Ohaneze issue come again. I call him. I told him, I'm Ohaneze from grassroots. Don't try that rubbish. Ohaneze is an Igbo institution. You're attacking an. You say you want this, you want to put, you want this. I said, no, don't be silly. Go with facts. He refused. So after, the person who was pushing him was one Obasigwe. The man said he was inspirational in university, everything. Two of them is in the game. They needed, I know it's power tussle in Ohaneze, but you can't take it because of power, destroy an institution, destroy the Igbos, destroy everything. No type of relegation they didn't level as Sir Chipi. I warned him again. All this time, nobody knows what was going on, but I know this is the game. I will give you one voice note now. Now that this man, you know my father, this man is only for money. And they paid him. I have many writings. He have used, since I know him, he have used nine phone number. The one he used in Togo, the number is with me. The one he used in Ghana, the number was with me. He changed like 3 numbers in Rwanda and come up. Imagine this is insulting. I was avoiding him, and I warned him that when I start, he will run. So let me give you one voice note. Some of his voices, this is blackmailing is a professional blackmailer. They don't give facts. For me, I'm not against criticism, but have your facts. If you want to report an issue, report with facts. And most of the history he wrote. And now, one day I asked him, which school, mention one school that he is using all this year book. No. So let me give you one of his voice notes. You will know this man is a real professional blackmailer. And now, as he refused to take my correction to not to go further with Iwanya and Ohaneze, continue. Even I showed to the extent that I showed him my award from my grassroots Ohaneze, that I'm a member of Ohaneze and this institution. Although each family have their problem, like institutions that were created. So if they are not planning to bring Fulani for clean Ahmad Bello, why do they form a peace committee? He said, Ohaneze have been having peace committee for years. Ohaneze have even in our local roots, not even Igbo federal roots. Each group must have their peace committee or management committee or this committee. That peace committee has been existing. That this is all blackmailing. Not so he refused to take to my instruction. Listen to one of his voice notes.
Well, we can't get that clearly, Elder. We can't get that clearly.
I will post it to you. I can forward it for you.
It's obvious that what you are saying is.
Wait.
Maybe you can send that to us for us to have a look at it, so that we can dwell on the issues.
I will send this to you now. Let me forward it to you. Which I don't know, then you. I have 2001, go to 2. Each man, okay, look at a place he was negotiating money to blackmail someone. I warned him, don't do that, don't do that. He refused.
All right. Can you hear me? Elder, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you now. Say something, say something. Hello, Ebis. Hello. Hello. Are you still there? So this man is living on blackmailing people for nothing. All he was saying about Iwanya this or this is fabricated story. It's organized blackmailing. It's what I wrote for. I wrote it. What most Igbo is doing is organized blackmailing. I will be downloading all his rubbish he have been doing. Thank you. Hello.
Thank you so much, Elder. Thank you very much.
Thank
you so much, Elder. Thank you very much. So much, Elder. Thank you very much. All right. I want us to look at the issues for today, the interview we're looking at. Before then, what you're saying is that most of the things that he said about Ohaneze are false. But we're going to get into that. Let's look at the Igbo nationalism. Now, first of all, let's look at the history of the Igbo nation.
Yes.
So what can you tell us about the Igbo nation?
Igbo nation, history has many books. And a good historian must know this, but he doesn't know that. Part of history I study about Igbo nation. Igbo nation is something like I wrote it, a united nation, gathered assembly of people. But people, domination of history. People dominate history, either by power or by money or by this. These 5 states in Southeast are not only Igbo. Igbo is scattered. Forget this political geography map they are using now to squeeze the Igbos. Before that map, Igbo knows how they exist. That's Igbo in Kongi, Benue, all over rivers. But when you lost war, you lost everything, you lost even your rights. That's the effect of the war. So after the civil war, all effort is to bring Igbo to nothing. Even the survival, and more they do it, more the Igbo survive. So the survival of Igbo man, surprising them. Most of this history, the back, they do this, is a fake history. Igbo, yes. If a Abakaliki man really go to his dialect, Enugu man will not hear. If Enugu man really go to his dialect, Anambra man will not hear. If a Ngwa man will go to his language. But we have central, they're all Igbo language, but we call it assets. Assets. Let's assume this is asset. The same thing, the same people, but it's familiar, but we know ourselves. But go back to into deep culture. These 4 market days of Igbo. Anywhere you have Igbo link, you discover these 4 market days before you tell for earlier. That's 4 market days. First of all, you trace. And you wash out the behavior of the people over there. You will know that these people really they are Igbo. So like their women always like to go with two lapa. Their system of food, the type of food they eat there, these people have something in common with these people. Yeah, they have in common with us. Like talking of this Delta Igbo now, we know what happened in, Igbo man is a Republican. We believe in developing place. We don't want to conquer anybody, but anywhere we go, that place will be good. God will bless that place. So the enviness is Igbo man achievement at his envy. To the envy. Case of Delta Igbo, we know what happened in Abo. Some of them originated from Benin. Nobody had that it. The world is a global village. But the Igbos there, the problem is still existing today. The Igbos in Delta have issue with those that claim that they are not Igbo. So in Igbo history, Igbo tradition, if like the issue of a woman died, they return the woman to the father's house for burial. But it is modernized. At times, they only say, emails, yeah, let's go and bring the other corpse. But it's modified now. So only bring the woman for the compound and touch ground and take the woman to the burial, to the husband and burial. But if there is no understanding, so family will decide to give them their daughter, mostly if the daughter didn't have a child there. So a lot of issues exist. But in the history is that history has many books. As I'm telling you now, you can do research on what I'm saying, on what I'm saying. And in an institution, talk of democracy, Igbo tradition lay the foundation for democracy. If you are marrying 2 wives or 3 wives, you discuss with your mother's side, to your father's compound. From father's compound, you will move to the village, as I say, Okusiketike, Ejenama. So Igbo democracy too, in Igbo culture, you notice it. And if you move anywhere, you find Igbo man, the same system is practiced. Any other question?
Very well, sir. Thank you so much. Can we actually look at the Igbo nation as an ethnic group that is currently threatened? Looking at the attack on the Igbos in Nigeria, in most part of the country. Now, if there's any conflict, if there's any form of conflict, whether political or religious conflict, they seem to have been the target of most of those conflicts. Recently in Lagos State, during the election, where Peter Obi was a prominent figure in that election, most markets in Lagos, most Igbo markets in Lagos were actually attacked and all that. So there's been these schools of thought that the Igbo ethnicity is considered or is under threat in most part of the country. What is your opinion on that?
Yeah, the answer is very simple. Igbo man have something to destroy. Yoruba man has nothing to destroy in Igbo land. Fulani man has nothing to destroy in Igbo land. When they say that, now they go with their money. They don't invest, but Igbo man is a man. Look, we are friendly to nature. We are friendly to everything. These people, if you watch where these people camp, they will destroy nature first, destroy everything. Little they make, they go away with it. And they are not friendly to even environment. But Igbo man will come to environment, maybe in a swamp. You look, here is dirty, here is swamp, clear the dirty. Igbo man will build mansion in that swamp, employ others. But those that sold that swamp to him, the lazy ones, claiming on Monile or Dangeri, they'll be watching him after developing that place. They will come after him. So this is game of power, and you know what is in power in this world. That's why they always hook on power. If you are a millionaire, somebody with the power can make you a beggar in the next minute. So like this kind of riot now is going on now. If it didn't stop, people will pay for it. The last time they did riot in Kano, it didn't concern Igbo. Igbo wasn't involved, but the riot must go to Igbo very soon. If this kind of riot continue, the same thing happened in Yoruba. When the Yoruba started their riot, differences between Akintola and Awo. Akintola knowing that Awo is too popular in Yoruba land, he formed alliance with the North. We did not. And the caller was and suppressed. That's how Awo went to prison. But Akintola used Northern connection and everything. Awo was jailed. Awo coming back to politics was this civil war that bring Awo again. So, but if not, Akintola have already dealt with Awo and packed Awo. So Igbo man, the problem with Igbo man is our spirit of courage, our enviness. Even in some country, I have traveled most of the countries. Some citizens accuse Igbo of taking their wives, of taking their sisters, of doing this, but out of enviness, because Igbos in other countries look friendly, interact with people, they will even employ the people that sell the land. So they will think, oh, this man that came with nylon bag yesterday, is it not this man that came to us with nylon bag, is driving this car, is having all this evidence, evil plan start. I bet you this is the answer of that evidence to Igbo man. Because the Igbo man is a developer, Igbo man is very friendly to environment, Igbo man is a peace setter. Despite what, but the problem the Igbo man have, like some of the Igbo you see that is dancing around now because of power, they are looking for where to lay hand. And the system is that the system we have the problem we have in Igbo land is this type of thing going on. Indirect rule that trying to create in Igbo land. If this election now is happening, allow the people to choose who they want. If there's a mistake, people will be okay. But don't appoint anybody for us for election. Like in case of Saiwanyawu, people are accusing him that he was appointed by Uzodinma. It's a lie. Everybody welcome him to that post. Everybody welcome him to come. Say he's a respected father. Nobody. I'm not a fan of Uzodinma, Hope Uzodinma. I'm not his fan. But Iwanyawu, everybody welcome him to come. Only the aspect of Hope did there was security. Security that the event must take place, which is the work of the governor. I was even telling who do I have argument with that in one interview they called me that Iwanyawu security is in governor's hand. This Iwanyawu will have his own limit, what he can do and what he cannot do. So blaming him for all the incidents is uncalled for. So this my explanation is the Igbo man progress is number one envy of his target. Igbo man development, because even Igbo man, but one was telling me that Sandana of Sokoto said it before, that if Igbo man is in prison, tomorrow he will buy the prison. He's in the labor camp, tomorrow he will be the manager of the labor camp. When Sandana said this, most of us are not born yet. So the spirit of Igbo man, even the Europeans have known now. Europeans all over the world, go to South Africa, go to anywhere, say, are you Igbo man? Are you Igbo man? And that propaganda against Igbo turning to hatred. But those that know Igbo welcome Igbo. Even some African countries, some part of the world, are looking for Igbo man DNA to add to their family DNA because they see Igbo man as a high security man. But Every crime they put it on Igbo man head. While if you check the record of crimes record, you know that even Nigeria doesn't commit any crime. Nigeria don't commit. If you check global crime record, sophisticated crime, the same people that committed that crime will be leveling to on Igbo man. Talk of corruption. Where is corruption? The people that hold power for long, go to North now, go to Kano, nobody, not you see at the major, food there. When an individual will act billions, you don't build school, you don't build hospital, you don't build road, but you need power. So that is like those people in the north practice Judaism, but in Igbo land we don't do Judaism. I think Igbo man can do for you, you do apprentice with you, you settle him, and the Igbo man doesn't worship money once. You believe what you can do, that God will give you that money, we give the same Igbo man the same money. So Igbo man is a pure Republican. The public Republican. So what the problem now is that riot in Lagos, they go to Igbo because there's shop, there's there's houses of Igbo to destroy. If you do riot in Odisha or Enugu, well, what did the Yoruba man or Fulani man, Hausa man have you destroy in Odisha or Naba? That's a simple answer. But Igbo man call it anywhere home. Only that time they go home for Christmas. But why I like Igbo man again? No matter how you travel, how you invest outside, you still take home. You still take home. Even dead alive, Igbo man never forget his home. But he can even build things in outside, develop, because more you build outside, more you make more money. More you make money. But that land of Igbo land is still in his heart. In his heart. So this is my analysis on the essence of Igbo. Thank you.
Okay, but why is there no? I will come back to the issue of the Igbo nationalism, and we also look at the ethnic marginalization. But why is there no consolidation of business and investment on Igbo land by the Igbos?
Yes. Now you come. It's a systematical idea. Look, this thing started for long. We lose the war. We want to say no conquer, no vanquish. But there's still mistrust. Gowon that said no conquer, no vanquish wasn't fully in control. Gowon was already there. People that put him in power didn't allow Gowon to implement his idea. Gowon is alive. Gowon is alive. Gowon have a good heart to rehabilitate the Igbos, to reunite Nigerians. But those that brought him to power, it's not in the good book. And when you see a head of state in the army, anything, like as Tinubu is today, president is more stronger than military head of state. Because president, a civilian president is practically fully in control and is dealing with the people that obey, knows the law. But the military head of state, you see him as a military head of state, but he's dealing with his military council. And any mistake with his military council is gone. So you will see a military head of state, he says this man is in power. He is just a military head of state, is just a spokesperson to military council. Gowon knows when the time is off, but he was managing. But they give him passage to go to Entebbe. They allow him to go to Entebbe. Not that the coup wasn't diplomatic soldier Gamba knows everything that happened, because the coup wasn't bloody. It's just like a palace coup. The people that give Gowon the power, took the power back. So that's the problem we have in Nigeria. But like a civilian, example again, Obasanjo did nothing as a military head of state because Danjuma Yaradua was policing Obasanjo, but that's him to advise Obasanjo. But when he became Obasanjo became civilian head of state, he did wonderful. Most of things in Nigeria today, development in Nigeria today, was Obasanjo have hand in most of good institutions now. Development in Nigeria have. Obasanjo did it, but he couldn't do that when he was the military regime, because any action must go back to Supreme Military Council for determination. That's something some people doesn't know. But you think that a military head of state, even if he's a dictator, his dictator has limits because he discusses with his own Supreme Military Council. That's the problem. And the Igbo man, a minute.
Okay.
Like airport now, we don't have airport. We don't have a seaport, but we have rivers to do it. So Igbo man will clear his goods in Lagos. Police will custom police check roadblock in the eastern zone, and you check roadblock in the other people's side. Igbo man is a man. More you beat the Igbo man, more Igbo man is strong, more you survive. They increase money every day, carrying shipment, a car like this, anything you push on to Igbo man will buy. So they started giving the name. The problem we have in Nigeria is that envy against Igbo is setting Nigeria back. Let Nigeria make good use of Igbo people. The honest Igbo people that are doing honest business, hardworking Igbo, the day Nigeria now see Igbos as their fellow Nigeria, things will move in Nigeria.
So it is systemic. The challenges of establishing businesses in Igbo land is a systemic disenfranchisement. Is that what you're saying?
Because yes, that the buyer, the seaport, the opportunity is not there. If you pack your things in where some goods have limits. If you carry your things, your goods to Igbo land and you didn't sell, all will be destroyed. So you go where is the market? Where is the cash? Where is the amenities? Like shipment now. That I know I have a friend who cleared his container in Lagos, coming to Nigeria, back to East. The container fell on the road. And this man now is bankrupt today. The container that have landed in Lagos, but due to bad road, the container fell when he was trying to bring the container to East. But assuming this man cleared his container in Warri or anywhere or Parakot, and the road is good, the person will still be happy doing his business. And okay, look at the time of import license. What happened? One Alaji who doesn't know what is import will roll import license and show the import license to you that will import. So inflation is everywhere. You have a lot of things to fight in not to win an election is a problem, but if morally a good person who will look into all these loopholes, Nigeria will be a better place. We have everything to be happy, a happy country. So the system is holding Igbo man. Even Igbo man needs something to do is, yeah, if Igbo man want to establish in Igbo land, it's good, it help, but you will study the type of business you will do in Igbo land to get your patronage. That's why some people that have house in Lagos really have house in their village because they build mortgage house, maybe you borrow money from bank, honest man, build, and hope that then rent is expensive in Lagos, we cover his money from bank and build another one. You see some have 4 or 5 houses in Lagos, they don't have anyone in Igbo land, which is, but somebody called it a mistake, but it was just like part of their business. It wasn't their mistake, but they're doing it, it was covering them before they started damaging all their houses. So the atmosphere for business in Igbo land is not conducive yet. Upon coupled with security risk.
Marginalization. Are Igbo people being marginalized in their own country?
Yes. No doubt about that. We are being marginalized.
Do you have any reason you believe that they are being marginalized? Is there something you can say to that to make us believe?
Why they marginalize Igbo people? You know, power is ultimate. You see some people now, when you have power, you have everything. Even if idiot is in power, that idiot is all and all. They know when you got that power, you have chance of amendment. But that power, okay, take Abiola for example. Is Abiola looking for money? Abiola is not looking for anything. He was too rich. One of the richest Africa that time, black man that time or Nigeria. But today, nothing is Abiola in Nigeria. But Abiola got the money. He needed power to protect his money, but power didn't come. So power, marginalization of the Igbo man, they make sure even that there was an agreement between the military that Igbo man should not be president. That one was open because I was on fatigue. You know what they call fatigue? Military fatigue in Zaria, Masawa, Board of Assessments. There are some documents we recovered, so that we that can read that, right? I go through some documents, but it's a court martial if you find that kind of document on your hand. So we have to destroy all. You see letters, you knowing that Nigeria system problem did not start today. Because now anybody, all of them, they're all friends. These people were our good friends. Most of them we are even angry. This calling Igbo wasn't Igbo. But doing that, The only person which I know knows about Igbo is Zik, because people have told Zik about Igbo. No two ways about that. But Opala was lucky. Opala was just lucky that he will die in his bed. Bishop of Cyprus, again, one bishop was in Eastern Nigerian tour. Opala was escorting him, getting to the airport. Opala don't know nothing about the coup. It was at Enugu airport. Opala know there was a coup. And Opala, being the man that knows much about the airport, Opala find his way from the airport. So when Zik didn't die, Opala didn't die, the coup was never Igbo coup. It's never an Igbo coup. Coming to Ojukwu saved Ado Bayero during that first coup. Ojukwu saved the whole country. While Hiroshi take care of Lagos. So how can you call it Igbo coup? How can any man reason? That Igbo coup is a propaganda. Ado Bayero remained in friendship with Ojukwu till they die, till death do them apart. Because when the coup started, Ojukwu make sure he saved all of them in 5 battalion Kano. He saved all of them. We are saved. Kano was saved. Ojukwu did it. Igbo man did it. But they won't mention where you did good things. When Ojukwu returned for exile, I went to his office because Ojukwu too is a family friend. My senior brother was working with him when he formed a New Globe, one paper magazine Ojukwu formed. I discussed a lot with him. At the time I'm with Ojukwu, he said something about Biafra, that civil war. His mood will change. Because you know really that we are the victim of the situation. Ojukwu didn't call for war. So Ojukwu was telling them, no, this war, look at the war. Being a learned person, he was telling them, if you fight war, if you lose, all these things Ojukwu we are seeing now, Ojukwu said we'll see. Ojukwu said it before the war started. University students, some people are shouting, give us gun, we are going to war. Ojukwu was totally against that war. Even the Biafra name was who brought that name is a River State man, not Ojukwu himself. But when Ojukwu saw the killing was too much, he formed a corridor and defended his people. And without that thing Ojukwu do, maybe by now there's something like the Igbo nation. Because imagine today now, there is a genocide on notice. How much more that time there's no even watch and take camera. No even watch and take camera. They could have wiped all Igbo out. Those ones that will survive will deny their identity overseas. Those in America and England will deny their identity. They will wipe every Igbo in Nigeria out. If not that resistance, Ojukwu put. But some novice doesn't know, so Ojukwu cause war. Ojukwu put resistance, say, if you want safety, come this side. If you want safety, come this side. And the people that, if you don't put resistance, like now, if you are 10 people in a room and the two armed robbers enter that room and you people are saying are dead, the people are stupid, mental sick. Jump on them. They can kill 2 or 3. Then some will survive. But if you remain begging the armed robber, a determined idiot, have mercy on us, he will kill everybody one by one and do his mind. But if you take hefty men in the house, even though you don't have gun, and 2 people with gun will come to you, jump on them. You can satisfy 2 or 3 people, 7 will be alive. So that's a resistance. That's a resistance Ojukwu give us. Ojukwu give us, help us a lot. So, Igbo man to be president, let me not forget. People say that Tango is against Obi, and I am not against Obi. I was only saying the truth. I was only saying the truth. I have nothing against Obi. But I know he will not win, and even if he wins, they will not give him, and all happens. People can be my witness. I wrote it, I said it. All the answer I gave about the election happened as I said it. I know Obi is a good candidate. If Nigeria want to be honest, they're supposed to allow Obi, but even Igbo man try this time. Let's see how it will be. But you hear people say 9 ton, Emiloko. Even those that supported him now are crying. And Obi was shouting, you go to the same market, you buy the same, there's no shop for Igbo man, no shop for Yoruba man, no shop for everything. And now they're complaining that they want to protest Igbo man is drinking beer. Why can't Igbo man drink beer? And leave them to their fate. So that plan that Igbo man should not know, that agreement you see exists, and they're practicing it. Do you know why they overthrow Shagari? Shagari Finish. Shagari ready to hand over to Ekweme or go pretend. So the coup against Shagari wasn't that Shagari did anything wrong or anything. Shagari was kept in house arrest in 13 Mivaton in Koyi. I was placed once too, 13 Mivaton in Koyi. While this man, what is Ekweme, was in Kirikiri. What a double standard. What a country. So all those things, all those frustrations that we into Igbo is showing in Nigeria. Now Nigeria is down today. Nigeria is Nigeria is a rich poor country. A German who have been to Nigeria, who worked in Nigeria, told me that Nigeria is a rich, very rich poor country. That we have that. Ask me, Tango, what are you people doing here? I laugh at that person. I say, don't know why we are here. Like person like me that I'm alive today is because I see to myself, I live there. Look at my age now, but I look young, have my peace, have my peace. But in Nigeria, if you see my age mates in Nigeria, you see them, even the person who is rich or poor, because of bad management, bad government, who is not sure to have a drinking water, who is not sure to have a good food, who is not sure to any good road, hospital, everything goes out of stock. And inside that out of stock now, the people who try to do something, they call it imitation again. So a lot of this, Nigeria, what we did in Nigeria, the way you see this people now, I'm not calling for revolution, but what I'm saying that Nigeria should mind the revolution ourselves. Both the people in power, people that are not in power, we vote there, change their mind and think that we have no other place. This is our portion on earth. Let us rebuild the place. Finish. Thank you. Any other question?
All right. Before at about 1927, thereabout, historically, the Igbo nation was an independent nation, and then we're told that Igbo was merged with the other nations. Now, history also showed that they were basically better off living as an independent people before the merger. But looking at Nigeria, do you think that the various ethnicity that came together to form Nigeria, do you think this marriage was a good one? Because there are so many ethnicity in Nigeria. Now we're dealing with the Igbo nation because it is one of the three major ethnicities in the country, or the three major nations in Nigeria. Now, but there are several others that are not, that are not even considered. They are also marginalized. Nobody's talking about them and all that. Do you think this marriage was a holy one? Do you think there was need for it at all?
Very unholy, very unholy. It was a very big mistake. But when the white men came, they didn't came to Nigeria for mere interest or our interest. They have a purpose. There was a time that if you commit a crime in England, you will be killed. Prison full there, a lot of things full there. So most of these people that take that risk that time are not gentlemen. Those people that came to Africa, we have done the research. We go back brothers, all these people, they're all parents. They're not gentlemen, but government making use of them to export Africa. Just like they send the robber, go and rob from here and come. They come to Africa and do their mind. Most of them are not gentle. They are not gentle at all. But later, all of them become gentlemen of fortune. Gentlemen of fortune. Just like Australia now, what's happening in Australia? Aborigine. Yeah. Those that they pack to Australia are the ones they don't need in there because they are the ones discovering their peace in England. So, history has many books. So the problem we have really, that imagine was a very big mistake because everybody was peaceful. Igbo, even before the white man come to Africa, from before arrival of the colonial masters, Igbo man have been traveling to Congo, Tanzania, but they know how to do the journey. So say it's by ship or anything. Igbo man have been traveling. People go anywhere they want, and most of them go, they settle there. Likewise, Yorubas. Like when I was traveling at Ijebo, 2 or 3, I meet Igbos there they know they are Igbos, but they claim to be Yoruba at Ijebu. And one of the people that virtually led Sabara talk, they were back to Kowayemoji from 44 division to 9 brigade. Then my mother unit was 203 Ijebu. Later, I joined military police corps. So if I tell you about the military, my experience, Igbo people those days, this same character Igbo man have now, they have early days. Igbo man want to do farm, he will do the best. Igbo man want to do mechanic, he will be the best. Igbo man want to do anything, he will do it with his mind, with happiness. So Igbo man was moving around, exploiting, doing a lot of things before the white man come. That's why when the white man came, they hate Igbos. But my late father told me, let's run for the third and the fourth, that when they are young, if they go to a white man's house, if you speak English, the first day the white man saw you, you have no more chance with that white man. If you try to say good morning, sir, or anything, not that they hear English, if you say morning, sir, this and that, you have lost the appointment with that white man. But if he pretend he don't hear, and the white man feel that he will teach you the way to communicate with him, you will get whatever you want from that white person. But if you enter, say, hey, morning, sir, how are you? How do you feel? How is your wife? How is your children? You are done. That white person is done with you because you see you too intelligent and too wise. So when they came to Igbo land, they see people are not begging. Even our example are not begging in Igbo land. This begging of a thing is a taboo in Igbo land. Before. I need offices that somebody to stand alone and say, help me, help me. Even a blind Igbo person will do something doing, or people with physical something will be doing. A cripple in Igbo land will be doing something. So all those things, they look, they wrote that report, they see, and coming when they are comping, they saw what is in our zone. You know, they share. Remember, even with that time where white men come, after the Second World War, they see that's what is another history. They still share Africa in Benin here. In Joshua the Africa was shared in our absence. Yeah. French take their own. German that lost the war, lose their Namibia. But the things German built in Namibia is still good today. The structure German put down in Namibia is still superb. You hear German fraud, German this. Because German did a lot of good things, but the accusation of massacre, that one is another story. But German built something there. But French and Britain, high thing they do with us, they form GRA. So if you that own the land, go someplace, it's wandering. That's where the wandering law comes. And most of people went to prison through wandering in Nigeria. So from wandering, they will say it's an robber. It's wandering. So that wandering system is to protect the colonial master in their better quarter. So that demonstration was a mistake, but the North, they are Judaism, oligarchy, rank carrier, but it's not in Igbo land. So they obey. The North, when the same time the British was coming, the Fulani was along because Hausa man was free. The Hausas, because if you know really, like you see the North, you call all of them are Hausa. And when I was in the military, I know that they're not all Hausa. Zulu man have his language. Niger man have their own language. Every missionary here, Bari, Kaburu, Kaburu. I visited all, but my Ogadem is from Kaburu. Ajiji and the brothers, like Atabujeris and the Kongi. So all of them, they are my good people. So, but the problem we have, so they use Hausa as strategy to understand themselves. When Fulani conquered the North, which is pretending of Islam, the whole people started speaking Hausa as the general understanding. Even in Nigerian army, when I joined the army, we learned it with Hausa. Bude kafa hada kafa safro. We do training with Hausa language because Igbo man that time feel too proud to be a soldier. It wasn't a job. They see it's not a job for Igbo man. So, but after the colonial master, people that came to army, we are all commission officers, we are all engineers, doctors, lawyers, medicaments, and we cool all wasted. Most of them didn't survive. So if you, and in army, order is order when order is obeyed. Before that didn't obey, there's no more order. If there's a riot now, majority will carry the people with gun will take control. And every constitution is null and void until there is peace. If there's like as Nigeria is today now, constitution is working. But if there's a coup d'etat tomorrow, if there's a coup tomorrow, all constitution will be null and void because the coming in military regime will not work with that old constitution. So first announcement should be all constitution null and void. So the problem we have, marginalization, that is a very big mistake. If you look at Togo, small country, although they still have their problem. Ghana, they had, but if white man allow Nigeria, says this tribe, although coming to Igbo zone, Igbo have many tribes that align with Igbo. Edo Empire is a great empire known in Africa. Edo is empire. So if you really they want to have peace, let those who say they are Edo, go with Edo, Yorubas, go with Yorubas. Go with Yorubas. Yorubas are not one, but it's how that makes Yoruba understand itself. Elijah man sees himself as a different person. Elijah man, or this Portunovo people, other people. Abeokuta Egba, Ijebu man feel superior than any other Yoruba person. So, but how we unify them? That's why they still be the best politicians was back home. So the problem that imagination was a very big mistake because it sees talent, it sees development, it sees development. Okay, look at the issue of railway in Nigeria today. Everything. You know why railway didn't pass through East? Also, the white men were targeting their business, their product, not product to the coast. They didn't do it for the people interest. But where the population is, where the population, people that will make use of that railway, no railway there. But they blame it on Igbo transport, which is lie. They say it's because of Igbo people are transport. Now, when there was no railway, Igbo go into transportation to have access to go. So if you watch the system, look at some international airport they build. Who is traveling there? So Western airport in Nigeria. But if not, that's why if anybody is condemning Obiano, I don't condemn him. This Anambra International Airport is tried, no matter how it is, they don't build structure finish one day. Let people upgrade the place. And the one you have in Imo, let us and with the Governor Oti, somebody like Oti now, that man now, and seeing him good, doing wonderful. If our Igbo governors will take Governor Oti's step, people land will develop later too. But what I know that the people that hold the power is watching you how you grow. They are watching us how we grow. That's the problem. And that is affecting Nigerian progress. Because if Igbo man grow, Nigeria too will grow. It will be name of Nigeria. Just like they are playing football now, the Yoruba or Igbo go play football. Who carry cup is Nigeria. But being that you want to stop Igbo man, they are stopping themselves too. So that imagination, in my short answer, was a very big mistake. But the cause is that the people that came are not gentlemen. Those colonial masters are not gentle. They are proven beyond reasonable doubt. They are not gentle. They are all gentlemen, unfortunately. They take the risk and they do everything to their own, not even to the interest of people they meet. In some places that is organized, they will go there and appoint a warrant chief. Where there is no problem, because they need somebody to communicate, they need somebody to, indirect rule, that somebody that will be in the front and they'll be telling you what to do. So that's the problem we are facing.
All right, so we were hoping to have Dr. Iwanyanwu on our show soon, so that we can look at the role of Ohanese in all of this. But before then, what is the greatest challenge faced by the Igbo nation today? What is the greatest challenge you think the Igbo nation face in Nigeria today?
The Igbo nation problem is very simple. Those that we are given opportunity are not Igbo in heart. They only need money. They just make money, make power. They can call police and say, go and lock this man, kill this man for me. A guy is interested. They are not to help the people. Those that we are opportunity. Look at all the whole chance Obasanjo gave the Igbos. How does it end? Obasanjo created chance for Igbo. When Obasanjo time, he created a lot of jobs. And those that become billionaires rich through Obasanjo, what did they do for you? To their own people, that to use the money to show power. Knowing that, okay, Astago is here today now, am I sure of 20, 30, 40 years ago? So it's rubbish. You have to delete some thinking with delete, then you get yourself. So when they pack this money again, most of them came here, go to Europe, buy a house, mortgage, carry the house. Some bought house, yeah, lock up the house and go. Nobody's staying there. And in Europe, or whatever you enjoy, you pay tax. Whatever you have must be taxed. So when you lock a house, you must pay the bill. When you cannot pay the bill, you auction the house. Most of them that sold their house in overseas didn't tell you the reason why. Because you cannot lock a house. It's not like in Nigeria, somebody will be using 10 car only him. Any car you have must have insurance. Does the big man in Nigeria pay for insurance? Or can policeman stop a big man and check his car license or roadworthiness? So if you touch a good system, if the system work really, Nigeria is the best place with the best weather. Okay, like now we're in summer, we're happy. One time now we enter cold, we enter winter again, freezing. But with my experience, if not, the way I manage myself is the weather. I have a system that I marry the sun, marry the winter. You can see me at times I'm in the winter, in the bush in the winter, everything. They call it climatizing. But people will think I don't know what I'm doing. You have to give your body for system, weather. Then you climatize along with the weather. That's what is helping me. I climatize along with any weather that I face. So the problem we have really that the leaders, we don't have leaders, we have rulers. People who want to be in power. Like this Ohaneze incident, what are they dragging power? And they cannot do it. They cannot do more than Iwanyan. They cannot, because Iwanyan regime was very peaceful. Everything was organized, doing everything upon the man is old. What did that allow the man to try his best? If I demand, I resign for them. Do this. And if the Iwanyan will go there, because these people need power. The only intention with power, all their rubbish they plan against Iwanyan. He paid me this man that I'm using is not today here in this program. This way I feel pain is not here, but he must get my message. And anything he deny, let him call me for any question in this world, I will answer him. I have enough evidence to prove my point for him. This Christian collaboration is doing it just for money. The man is not a Christian. Which crusade is he doing to insult people, insult Igbo? If anywhere you say Igbo, because some people will sue this and that, you are also you are this. Such a dirty language that is uncalled for. And you say you are a professor, a doctor. So the only problem they have, they only need power. They have no idea. If they wouldn't do like Ohanese institution, it's not a military institution. The power have limits. If Ohanese have a good governor, Igbo governors, it's then that we build Ohanese up to standard. Because if a good governor will join hand and make Ohanese more responsible, nothing chairman Ohanese can do. He can't do any magic. No magic chairman Ohanese can do. But if the military governors, those that have the power, chief security of the state, those that have the power and the control of the resources, want to think good of Igbo land through Ohanese, Igbo will achieve it. But everybody want to be noticed. Everybody looking for power, and those that are opportune are not making use of that opportunity. So the crisis must continue until we get the answer.
Do you think we can get the answer? Do you think
Yes.
the Ohanese can actually address these issues given the right support that they need?
The answer will come. There's one thing going on in Nigeria now. You see, former degree 2 is back. Cyber crime, whatever you talk, it says is a cyber crime. Cyber crime. But criticism, genuine criticism, cyber crime, this and that, cyber crime. If you criticize somebody, something people know is wrong. Like where I come from, for many years, no federal, no state government project in my from Mbadimiju regime to today. My village town or if they never have any government presence. Even no bank, no working bank, no bank in my town. If they need money, they go to Navy or something. So rubbish, and we have everything it takes to do it. No government presence, but the system that you won't talk, they do whatever. Only what they enjoy is 200 convoy intimidating people. How long will people live on that situation? And most of the people who want to speak out cannot speak out, say enough is enough. Look, what I'm seeing one day, this Nigeria are pushing to the world now. One day people will bless the God and die. Nigeria, as it is going now, it's no more Igbo man problem. Yoruba man is hearing the music, Hausa man is hearing the music. So unification will start the place. Because people are reading all the lies. Thank God to internet and news. All the lies they said about Igbo, this Igbo man, that Igbo man, that people have know the truth. Even Yorubas now are the one defending Igbo man now. The Yorubas, the Hausa man is saying the truth. Why killing these people? Why fighting these people? But some agent, like this man now, who wrote, he wrote that it's Edo Delta, but he says it's an Igbo chief, Igbo this, and they want to write history of Igbo more than we that is involved in it. Okay, you have your own history. The worst thing about him that if you put history down and bring any idea, he will shout on you because he like to intimidate, he like to be master of every, even in something that concerns military, you don't know, he will champion it. I said, you read it. He said, you read the whole history in this one. But when I saw him, his last laptop was about Shimon Dadoshia, that hopeless one. Insulting the woman and anything. But simply I wrote that this chief, Dadoshia, is not far from the truth. He jumped on. He started his madness again. And forgetting that the lady is insulting is an Igbo chief too. She's an Igbo chief. So, like this job now, look, because of this case to Hadeza and the Wanyan, that man have jam rock. I will be the one to. He has no case with the Wanyan again. It's me and him now. He will finish with from the time before he go to the Wanyan and Hadeza again. I showed the man, I said, Hadeza is an Igbo institution. You're not attacking the Wanyan, you're attacking the Igbo institution. You're attacking Igbos. Don't. So it's horrible. It's horrible, my brother. Very horrible.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much. Are we like we have talked about the Wanese issue a lot on this show, and we are not done. We are not done. There's so many issues surrounding the Wanese that we need clarifications for. Now you have done little of that, even though that's not what we're looking at. I've spoken to the president of the Wanese, and then he has said he's going to get back to us on when he'll be available to come on this show. I'm still looking for.
Okay, I will invite him. He went on with yeah. Even if he call him now, he will pick your phone. Very simple man. Invite him, make a program, will come. Bring that Dr. Wezigo along. Let him come. We all talk. If Dr. Wezigo can behave, give him 5 minutes. He bring all his evidence. Give me 5 minutes. I bring my all evidence. 3 minutes. Then Iwanyanwu, hear from Iwanyanwu too. Iwanyanwu did nothing wrong. The old man is trying his best. His best. Right. Only that people need power. Okay, the campaign they are doing now, see another campaign they are doing. That is son of River State. Son of River State to be your already shaman. But the people you are saying is that all say they are not Igbo. They are not coming to the meeting. They are not contributing. So we drop. So all they want is to destabilize organizing. All this allegation against Iwaya was planned, and their hitman is Tony Wezigwe. So I'm facing their hitman now. This is so this collection of Christian collection. This must not be Christian. He told me he can hear his voicemail. He's forming that thing for money purpose. For money purpose.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Is there a sensitization program, awareness program going on? to enlighten the entire Igbo nation about what is happening to the Igbo nation. Because, I believe that the difference of opinions across board is one of the reasons for the challenges that we have, in that regard. So, is there any program made by the organization or individual that you know of that are trying to address these issues of, sensitizing them about what the Igbo nation is facing and how to overcome it? Or you don't think that is necessary?
It's necessary, but there's one thing you must understand. Even in the Bible we read, if God wants to bless a nation, that nation must be rich. No peace in poverty. Nowhere there is poverty, there is peace. If I cannot afford to be here, I will not be here with you. There is no peace in poverty. The system keeps everybody poor, and people have no say. Most of them interact with them, they know the truth, but the system makes everybody moral bankrupt. Maybe somebody will come on and give them rice, give them this, spray money, go, and they help the person. But they don't open eye to know what about and the next, where the next meal. Most of people in Nigeria now don't think the way me and you think now. All they're thinking is where the next meal will come, where the next survivor will come. So that teaching doesn't work very easy, but it will take time. With the help of this internet modern news, the message, they have got the message, but they need the support. People have got the message, they need support. Because these people, just like a slave who loves his share, who is happy with his share. So what's happening again? Because these people know really that these people are wrong. Look the people that are really bastardizing, destroying society, destroying the society. But being that they have no option, what do you mean that somebody doesn't have option? They're already sanctioned. They don't need official sanction. Most of people in our society are already sanctioned. But you don't give sanction to who can produce or who can manage himself. So there is hope. The change will come. Because if good government, like now we have Governor Oti in Abia State, maybe by next time we have a good person in Anambra, Imo, everything. It's those people that will help. They use government instruments to make the people good. Those money they are moving out, it will be invested in Nigeria. People will have more food, more educated. There will be good road. There will be even water. The people will have water to drink. There will be light. Some people are paying the electrical bill, but no light, no water, nothing. But in old government, when I was young, we witnessed PWD, water works, road maintenance. Local government chairman will maintain award contract, maintain even those ones the colonial master didn't little the money to build. Water was. But now local government chairman is appointed by Godfather. It's not for you, it's not for the people. Because they know your vote doesn't count. So it's not there to impress you, but to impress the person that keep in there. This is what happened in every election. This is what happened in every election. When they know that it's not your vote, it's not the people's vote that give them the power, they will abuse the power. So the problem we have is power abuse. The only job now that left in Nigeria now, the only job is either you are a church business and politics. No, I don't think another job is there. Native doctor now, church business, native doctor, or you're in politics. Do the research yourself if Tango is lying. So the whole system, they're not talking of factory, industry, development, or this man produced something, or this man did this, or to encourage the people that are learning. No. So the system is, even those that have the money, those we call have money in our midst, are not thinking the way to stabilize the system. That is our major problem we have. Those that were opportune are not helping. Because, mark my word, there's no poverty doesn't bring any peace. If God wants to bless a nation, that nation must be rich. If people can eat well, you give them shelter, give them good understanding, they see you as a friend. There's many experiments going on here in Europe. I visited a place, they pick a lion with a goat. And they're living in peace. Whether they are still there, I don't know. They give goat, if you give at a stage, you nearly you see how people do experiments. You may have watched cat again living with lion peacefully, joking with each other, or dog. So you find that this hostel we are at ourselves now. Let us take this Germany as an example. East, West, and the West and East problem. See the way they solve it amicably. There was a time an Eastern person was looking for a Western person as a target. But they call themselves to other. They are living in peace. Very good. And they even develop more than the time they were separated. Diversity in Nigeria we have could have been a progress, which is being abused. But Nigeria have everything. Country that from north to south, mineral resources, human being, everybody men, from north to south, from west to but what the problem we have is leadership. As Obi was saying, it's leadership. Because the people said, thank God you are against him. They said no. I know he will win and they will give him. Even if he win, they will give him. At last, he didn't. They told him to go to court.
All right.
So
Um, Thank you so much, sir. We're coming
let's have
to
Hmm?
the climax of the event.
Hmm.
I would like you to give a word to the Igbo nation. Just a word
Uh,
of advice or
my
encouragement.
my advice to Igbo nation is that Igbo man will not give up. Igbo man will not never give up. The system is changing. People are seeing the truth. The truth. Uh, Number one, this disunity in Igbo land is man-made. Man-made disunity, problem there and there, there and there. So the best option Igbo man will do, love the land, love yourself. We all will not be leader one day. We all must not rule. Anybody, any leadership, number one, respect any leadership in question. Respect that leadership, the one you see. Like today now, whether Tinubu is doing wrong or bad, uh, anybody who is in power, our governors, I respect them, but you can still redress them. Redress them. Like a language in the military, redress is allowed, but that's the word you don't use. We. Uh, no military language, we speak we. But if you say we, you will be charged for mutiny or plotting. So if you any complaint you lay in the military is I, so. But the system now, we are dealing with similar regime. We lay our complaint to our brothers, and who are our leaders? They are our brothers too. They are our brothers. So what they will do, they will think home too. We all think home how to put this in order. So to save Igbo land. If not, Igbo's population of Igbo, if this census is done, Igbo outside is more than 80% Igbos are not even in Nigeria. Because a lot of generation of Igbos have grandchildren, they are all over the world, and most of them are doing great. But due to bad teaching, what they saw in the internet, where they cut somebody's head, when they burn somebody, when they cut somebody's penis, some of these children never see where they kill fowl before. So that bad image is our problem. We need image laundering. And every Igbo man will be honest and love Igbo land. Finish. Then we will recover. For hope, there is hope for Igbo land. There is a very big hope for Igbo nation. Davis.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I want to
You
give
said
room
you
for
said you want to
questions.
have Iwanyan, you want to have Iwanyan on your program. You can personally invite him. The man is a very simple man. If you invite him, he will be with you. But to you people, to
Yeah,
everybody
we
who
have
call himself,
spoken.
yeah, say something.
Yeah, yeah, we have spoken concerning that. He said he was going to get back to us on when he will be available because of his programs.
Yes, it's true. It's always busy. It's a busy man. You are saying something. What you say?
I want to give room for questions. So anyone
Okay,
who has a question to ask,
no
wind up.
problem.
Yeah. No question. Nobody is raising up their hands, which means I
Okay,
will assume there are no questions. So I want to appreciate you so much, Elder Tango, for joining us today. We hope to have more of you on this show.
no problem. Thank you. God bless. My greetings, my regard. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've been with Elder Tango. He's been with us. He was with us yesterday, and then he's with us again today, and we're likely going to see more of him on our shows. I want to say thank you so much for joining us on today's episode of the Diaspora Digital Media interviews. Thank you so much for.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, good evening.